I see you. Get it, girl. Get it. I'm going to keep this song on longer just to see you move like that.
She's a mess.
Yeah, we had to get to the bubbly part. Love the bubbly part. Post-orgasmic music. Anyway, we gonna play. Hey, we gonna keep this going. Don't tell me I play the whole song. Welcome to the world according to Beatrice Noel, and here we have Beatrice Noel with us, and we have so much to talk about. I'm so happy that you're feeling a little better than yesterday. A little rest and recuperation goes a long way. And so, like I said, we appreciate you totally, and you're better well and with us than otherwise. And we look forward to hearing what you have to say. Empress G is here, and I can let you know I appreciate you wholeheartedly. I can't take you for granted because you're a trooper. You're always here. You always make time for the show, and that's a beautiful thing. So I am so blessed to have a team like we do, and I'm so blessed that I'm not going to lie. I love the female energy, the righteous female energy around me. You could never go wrong. What a platform this is, not because of me, but because of the both of you and beyond. I can go down a long list of names. We have some brothers with us also, but it just never gets boring for me. And the energy flow is just simply incredible. So let me shut up and let us talk to Beatrice Noel and Empress G, and let her share what she has to say.
Beatrice. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good afternoon. Hello to you, Reese. How are you doing? Yeah, I try to rest. I try to rest a little, but I'm okay.
I know your brain is still going though, but I mean, I know you know.
Don't stop.
Beatrice Noel's brain is like the New York City subway. It may be quiet at night, but it's still moving somewhere.
Yeah, don't stop, man. Yeah, because I was still listening about what's going on in Haiti. So even though I wasn't on, I was still working on it, taking notes. So like as soon as we done, I'm gonna type all the notes I was listening to match up the event.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Story. Yeah.
Show.
All right. So today we're gonna do a little bit of smart thinking. Street thinking versus conventional thinking, because especially with the pandemic, people who are used to they cannot go with the flow. You know, with the pandemic, like when they lose the job, they cannot move forward from how their life used to be. Like for example, I met when I used to do the job for Michigan. I met that lady. She said she'd been out of job for a whole year, and I'm like, we didn't try to find like a at-home job or some telemarketing job, or because now even if you don't work at home, most of the job now you have to sit in front of a computer. She's like, I don't want to learn it. I'm too old to learn anything. I don't want to learn anything. Well, lady, I got some news for you. Because the world is moving forward with technology, and soon your job, waitress, will be obsolete.
Exactly.
Like if you go to Japan or to China, there ain't no people serving you food. A robot is. Somebody cooked it, but it's a robot who's serving it. Mm-hmm. Especially if they use WeChat. Now the WeChat, they don't even use credit card or cash anymore, or even their phone. They use their face.
Oh.
I mean, if it's online, yeah, you use WeChat because your money's already on WeChat. But when you're outside, the ATM, the plane, whatever, it's your face. So if you don't want to learn now, when you going to learn? Because this is America. People don't give a shit about you. They're not gonna like care about you being a wealth or anything like that. They'll say, "Why didn't you look for a job?" That's what they're gonna say.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that's how this country is. You know, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna tell you: if you don't do something, you're not going to survive. Because the world is moving forward. They're not gonna stop for you. You know, the thing is, it's just what I think too. I think she was like in her late 60s, but still, I mean, even my mom tried, man. What the hell? I mean, you know, when they're like that, they don't want to try. They don't want to learn anything. But dude, come on, bro. You know?
Yeah, it can be very intimidating for a lot of people.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But not really. Like I told her, just go on YouTube. YouTube's a new university. Like I buy a new phone before the phone's there. I'm already looking at watching YouTube, learning how to use it already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I told her, you got a cell phone, don't you? So if you want to learn how to use it.
Most people don't think that way. It's right there in front of them, but they don't think that way.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't think that way. We have the resources now. It's not like you have to take a walk to the library in a cold blizzard day when you don't want to go to read books that are outdated. We have everything up to the minute information. That's very exciting that you can teach yourself something every single day in any chosen area of expertise, but we just don't do it. We want to be zombified and have a video entertain us, and we're cut off from the outside world and we get dumber and dumber. That's just the way it is. But yes, you're right. You're 100% correct, Beatrice.
Yeah, because I told her, oh, I don't know how to use a computer. I'm like, just buy it. Go on YouTube, look up the model, and you'll see how to use it. She didn't want to try.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Because me, when I moved here, I didn't have a computer in Haiti. So the first thing I did, I went to the library in Manhattan, the Midtown Library, because they give free computer classes.
Right.
That's how I learned about computer. And they were giving free a class about how to open a Google account, and I learned from there. You know, the same way when I moved here, you know, when you're on unemployment, they put you in classes. Yeah, I took the damn classes because they give you a Microsoft Office class, even the one what's the name of it? Man, I use it all the time. Access. I love Access. Yeah, Excel and Access are my best friend.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You have to organize your data. Shoot, they're my best friend. You know?
I have to say, I've forgotten how to use all of those damn things.
Yeah, Access is way better than Excel.
I need to take a refresher course.
Yeah.
Use it in the first place.
Well, you got YouTube. You got YouTube, bro. YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
I said I can't say I even knew how to use it in the first place, but yeah, I got YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm a dinosaur. Don't forget that.
Well, there are things that you know how to use that we don't. I mean, a lot of people don't know how to use the programs that you're working with, you know?
Yep.
So,
true. We complement each other.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing I got issue with is people like, instead of writing, how are you doing? They write WH. I'm like, what the? I'm like,
no.
English, please.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
English, please. Because that's not English.
Yeah, that's not English.
That's not English.
That's what that shorthand business has caused, you know, that
yeah, or they put symbols, bitch.
WYD and all of that foolishness, you know.
Yeah. You're showing me like a jock, a smiling face, like, bitch, I'm not Egyptian. Speak English. I don't read symbols.
No hieroglyphics.
Okay, I don't read symbols or hieroglyph. I read letters. What the hell? I mean, they did taught us in my school. They taught us Roman alphabet and like how to write. They taught us a little bit of Greek, a little bit of Egyptian, and a little bit of Roman. Mm-hmm. But you know that's a long time ago. I don't want to try to learn it again. I mean, that was before Jesus was even born. Why would I want to learn something that's before Jesus was born? Can we move forward? Backward? But yeah, it's the same way with dating. Because
Yeah.
before, you get either hooked up by a friend or you go somewhere to meet somebody. You go to church, I don't know, to the store, whatever. But now you go in the store, the women's like that sexual harassment. I don't want you. Why are you talking to me? Why? What do you want? What do you want? What are you talking to me?
I
Just
know
say,
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. People, men are afraid to even approach women anymore.
Because now it has to be on the app. This is how fucked up it is. Okay, it has to be on an app.
That's crazy.
And here's the thing: we're on the app. They're wild. They're buck wild. I mean, if you're looking for a boyfriend, don't go on Craigslist, man. I'm traumatized with all the dick and ass pictures. It's fucking weird, man. Especially if you have women writing you and you say, oh.
Beatrice.
Active life online, trust me.
Yeah, because that's what they want to do online. They could just, and that's the thing. Because I just stopped since when did I stop? Because since last year, I'm like, fuck this. Because sometimes I just stop for a whole year or more. But now I'm like, fuck it. Because I haven't dated for 5 years. I'm like, no, I'm done. Oh my God. Because or you start talking to the guy, even on POF, man, I'm playing fish. If you don't know it, the guy put a picture of his dick. I'm like, ooh.
Look at her face.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, every time I'm like, dude, I don't know you.
Oh, God.
I haven't met your ass. I don't know where you live. I don't know. I haven't seen your face moving in front of me. And I already know how your nasty ass stinky dick looks like. What the ass?
For real. That shows that he is an ass. He smells like
ass. But that's Miami. That's how they are here. My doctor got mad. It's like, oh, I'm like, dude, I'm not dating your ass. Why are you mad? I'm not talking about you. But that's Miami. It's just before you know it, they show your dick. Like, what? I don't see that. Oh. Especially all of them are married. In Miami, all of them are married. When they're not married, they got serious issues. Run real fast. They have serious issues.
Run like a track star.
Must move faster.
Yeah. But yeah. So, but today what I wanted to focus on is people who like doing their taxes, or people who want to apply for their Obamacare. So, because I want to talk about immigration, but I'm going to end with. I'm not going to start with immigration, so they don't flag us yet. So I'm going to start with Obamacare. So when you need insurance and you cannot afford a high versation, how are you doing? Yeah. So the first thing when you look for insurance is to know what kind of doctor you need. For example, me, I got diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, edema, asthma, neuropathy, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto.
Oh my God. What the hell?
Hashimoto.
Oh, let's not forget. Hashimoto just for you're gaining weight. It's out of your control.
I thought that was a Japanese electronics company.
I know, right? Yeah, the name is Japanese, but it just your body aches all the time. You get the water retention and the gaining weight. It's not you. You're just gonna gain weight no matter what. No matter what, you're gonna gain weight.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's why I understand. Like, if I died, I exercise. I'm still. But at least it's kind of stagnant because I eat just twice a day. So I don't gain more. So like me, for example, yeah, as you can hear, I'm all fucked up. Yeah, I even put the mental illness in there because that's new. So the first thing, when you got all that, so I got diabetes, right? So you need an endocrinologist. So the first thing you got me, like when I started, I was a United Healthcare with the Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
So before I even look for the PCP, I look for the endocrinologist first because I got diabetes. So that's the first doctor I need. So
Right.
I've been with her for 10 years now. So, but she was pretty cool because me, I don't know, I'm a little bougie. I mean, if I didn't have the money back, it's the thing. I have so much bad experience with the community clinics and the little mom and pop clinic. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to Mount Sinai.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. You get what you paid for. Yeah, they're cheaper, but you get what you pay for.
Right.
You got no idea what kind of treatment they're giving you. So, because I used to do, yeah, because I would go to the what do you call it? The Miami Family and Community Center, whatever, the community medical center. Shit, you would sit there for 4 hours before you finally see a doctor.
Wow.
4 or 5 hours. I would flip. That never happens at Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai, you're gonna stay 30 minutes. That's it, no more. And actually, you never spend 30 minutes without seeing a doctor. But that's the most you're gonna sit down. 30 minutes.
Right. That's good.
It's not bad.
I know.
Actually, Florida is really good at trying to cut down the wait time in the hospitals.
Yeah.
In the emergency room. Once upon a time you could spend all damn day in the emergency room. Now they're actually advertising it on billboards. The hospital and how much the wait time is at the emergency room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Reese asked about a Lisa provider. Well, that depends on where you want to
No,
go.
no. She was asking if you're the challenges that you have.
Oh! I know, right? Yeah, I got like a primary care, endocrinologist, rheumatologist, neurologist, endocrinologist, okay, whatever. One for my eyes, one for my feet. What else?
Girl,
Culturologist.
I don't know how you do it.
Psycho. No, I just get annoyed because I see too many fucking doctors. Yeah, actually, probably like I see 2 doctors per week, at least. Yeah, at least 2 doctors per week. Because I don't show it, but I'm very sick.
Right.
Just don't show it. I'm very sick. But just the thing is once they put you on insulin.
Oh wow.
Once you're in this, you're fucked. You're fucked.
So you try.
Because once you're in it, you cannot get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot get out of it. And you start getting water weight and weight. And you start having a whole bunch of other ailments. So that's why some Haitian doctors know that. So they don't put you on it until they're sure there's no other option but you put. Like, for example, my uncle and my aunt, when my uncle went to see the doctor, his blood sugar was 500.
What?
Yeah, he never put him on insulin. He just gave him metformin and another pill. And exercise and diet a little, it dropped to the hundreds. Me, that put me straight on insulin.
I know that it may appear that you can't come off of liquid, insulin or insulin period, but if it's something where you really, really want to detox and clean out your system, it's a challenge, but it can be done,
Oh shit! We trust Dr. Sebi and not Dr. Fal. Woo! Now, I cannot argue that one. Because every day he says something else. Yeah, every day he says something further. Put the mask on. No, take off the mask. No, put it back up.
Flossy.
No, put it back up. No. Which is it? Which is it? Okay. Okay. Lock down. No, don't lock down. No, don't lock down. Now, which is it?
Right.
Okay. So that's why we're gonna have more episodes like this one, so we can find a way to survive. Fuck them devils. We're gonna find a way to survive on our own. So, yeah. So if you're not like me, you're not all fucked up. So you could go on Obamacare and get one of those cheap insurance where you don't have to, just in case insurance. Just in case. And you don't pay nothing because they got free insurance. But there's a problem with the free insurance. You got to read it right. First of all, you got to make sure if you need an EPO or if it's HMO or PPO. Well, PPO and EPO are almost the same. Because HMO means you need a referral for every goddamn doctor you're going to see. That's what it means. HMO, that's what it means. Every goddamn doctor, you need a referral. And you cannot go outside of their network. It has to be in their network. If not, you need a referral. Meaning that they gotta tell you gotta see this doctor, or even if the primary care says it, they have to approve it. PPO means you can see whatever doctor you want. Like me, I have PPO because I got too many things going on. So I always go to PPO now. Like I used to have United Healthcare, and that was a fucking headache. It was expensive and a headache. So you learn because that's the first thing I sat down and learned what EPO and PPO or HMO means.
Right.
So in simple term, EPO is like a mix of both. It's between HMO and PPO. That's what it means. But basically, with EPO, you can see whatever doctor you want. So, like the one I have Florida Blue. I got 1410C. That's basically PPO because it says it's EPO, but I can just see whatever doctor I want. That's the first thing you look for.
Right.
Secondly, you want to know what kind of doctor you want to see. Do you want to go to those small mom and pop clinics? Or do you want to go to an established like Mount Sinai or Aventura Hospital? Stay away from Aventura Hospital. Go to Mount Sinai or Jackson Memorial.
Tell us why.
No, they misdiagnose you too more often. So stay away from it. Shoot. Like my mom went there for because she had the thing going on with her breast. Oh, it wasn't misdiagnosed. Until the Mount Sinai scan her again, then they give you they saw what kind of cancer she had, or what kind of tumor she had. Yeah, they do that all the time. There was one lady my mom met because I don't go there. Shit, and after what happened to her, I ain't going there at all. That lady said it was Aventura Hospital. They told her she got cancer in both her breasts. They removed both of them. When they were done, she didn't have cancer in any of her breasts.
I know she sued them, right?
One, they removed the wrong breast. How can you fuck that up?
I know is you got two choices and you know left or right. Come on. So how does that happen?
How can you fuck that up? Now you gotta be really careful with doctors, like where you go, because it may be a great establishment, but do they have a track record?
Right.
Because I haven't heard about this here in Miami, but there's some even if it's a good hospital, they forget instrument inside of you. How can you forget an instrument in somebody, man? Damn.
For real, that's like you have a knife and fork, and the knife falls in the plate of food, and you just keep eating, and the knife is gone, and in your stomach. How do you forget that?
Art imitates life, right? And
Yes.
you watch a lot of these shows, and they tell you how these things can happen because they're standing over you doing surgery, and they're chatting about their personal life and who's
And,
sleeping with who and who's
and
breaking up with who, and you know what have you. And it's not hard to forget a sponge. You swab something, you turn to pick up. Listen, they're not paying attention. They're not, you
no,
know.
they're not, especially when
Mm-mm.
they're really young. Hmm. So that's why me, first thing, first, I look like how many, when I look for a doctor, how many stars, like how many good recommendation. Because me,
Yes.
I just pick the highest recommended. That's what I
Yeah.
go for.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
highest recommended. And I tend to pick the one that close to where I live. But I mean, not too close though. It has to be in the like a reputed hospital. So like me, almost all my doctors are Mount Sinai.
Oh,
Almost. It's
that's
just
good.
the endocrinologist only that she's not Mount Sinai, but she's still in Aventura. So yeah, that's the first thing you gotta check. Second, when you find a doctor, make sure it's in your network, even though it's PPO. Because even if it's PPO, don't mean there's when it's in the network, there's less out of pocket. If it's out of network, there's some chance it'll be out of your own pocket. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be out of your pocket when you pick an insurance, make sure that the deductible is really low. Like when you pick the cheap Obamacare, the free insurance, check the deductible. That's the thing. Check the deductible. They're $12,000, $7,000. That means you're gonna have to spend $12,000 before the insurance finally kicked in and pay something for you. That's what it means. In my case, I can't afford that because I got too many things going on. I can't afford that. So you gotta pay attention to that. And also, even if it's a PPO, and the third thing you have to check: does the doctor take it?
Mm-hmm.
So you can click
Definitely.
on a doctor and see what kind of insurance they take.
Right.
So, but me, I would always go for a PPO and low deductible. Low deductible, Jesus Christ. Yeah, because if not, you're gonna spend a lot of money. Like before, I was on Obamacare with United Healthcare. That was a shitty ass insurance. I used to spend $2,000 a month, man.
What?
Yeah, because each doctor visit was like $50. Medication $50 to $100. What kind of fucked up insurance was that? And I stayed in the job 6 years just because of the insurance. And then I moved to Obamacare in 2 months. That the only thing I worry about is paying it. That's it. It's expensive. It's $475 a month, but that's all I'm spending.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
money.
No, but wait. My deductibles is only $600. If I go to the emergency room, I'm just gonna pay $200. That's it. My primary care is $0. I mean, for the three first visits, after that, I pay $1. My specialist $5. Blood work $0. X-ray, it depends. Sometimes it's $0. Sometimes it's $25. That's it.
What does your income cap have to be to get
Oh, well,
even better rates than that?
that's why I had to go look it up. For no mine, I don't make more than because with the school I made like 13,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, but because for example the small amount because there's a cap with Obamacare, there's a qualification cap. Well, for all of them, for unemployment or because people just think, oh, I'm not. No, there's a cap. There's a certain amount of money you need to make. You don't make it, you're not gonna get it.
Mm.
So for Obamacare, if you're one person, the smallest amount of money you have to make is $12,780. If you have one child or you're married, you have to make $17,240. That's the least.
Mm-hmm.
For if you're one person, the highest you can make is $51,040. But you're probably gonna pay way more way more than $500 than what I pay because your income is super high. Yep. And for two people, like a dependent or married, the highest has to be $68,960. So and so forth. So you can look that up, the income qualification
Right.
for the marketplace. The same way too, like if you're applying for Medicare, well, you have to be 65. You got to look for the income qualification. Because that one too, there's income qualification. You know, I think for unemployment, you need to make at least $5 grand. Because they'll tell you your income is way too small. You don't qualify.
Right.
Guess what? It's not
Let me
only in
ask you-
Michigan.
So what about Medicaid?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Medicaid is but that's the thing. Even if you're American, even if you've been resident for 5 years, for Medicaid, you have to either be a child or a pregnant woman. Or if you're not, or you have to be disabled. You're not disabled, you're not pregnant, you ain't a child, you ain't getting it.
Mm-mm.
After that,
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So I don't expect anything like this. I'm just going to ask what maybe a stupid question, but people have asked me about this also, and I'm asking for myself out of interest. Although I'm not depending on the system there at all. I'm not rich, but I'm just saying I'm not expecting anything other than what I've earned. But say, for example, as an American living over here abroad as a resident, but I'm still an American citizen with Medicare, Medicaid, anything like that. I mean, I worked hard all my life and put into the system. Can I still get that, or would I have to be there to receive that? And that's a question not only for me, many people in our conversations we've brushed on that, and I said I'll bring that up, and this is perfect time.
You can still have it, like but remember that doctor, you can only use it here. But yeah,
I'm trying to say I can't use it, and they're not going to do that.
But you still have your address here, so you can still apply for it.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You get but they have some good free Obamacare too. Because I have that option, but none of my doctors take it. So that's why I get the
That's
expensive
the problem. One. Yeah, that's the other problem.
Yeah. Because I got to make sure all my doctors take it.
No,
they do. Okay. Unfortunately, you got to make at least 12,760. You don't make that, you ain't gonna get it. I mean, that's the thing. It's very misleading. You tell people one thing, and their call is something completely different. Also, you can't be dependent.
Okay.
Oh, you do not like, girl? I don't like to go see the doctor. I hate going to see the doctor. Forget it. But I don't have the choice because I'm Humpty Dumpty.
You fell off?
I'm here. I'm Humpty Dumpty.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, every time I have to go, I hate even more the scale than I hate the doctor. Every time, God damn it. But now I'm so big, and so you got to be in the special scale. I got mine. So every time I go see the primary, I'm like, you're tripping. You can't weigh me with that. Yeah, because they got the old one, they go up to 380. I'm 420. So I'm like, you're tripping. Yeah,
plus it would be inaccurate if you don't use the proper scale. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So remember the legs, they're huge. So even if I may lose weight, not the legs.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know, I got used to it. But yeah, like I was saying, there's income qualification. I think I can send it to y'all. I just got to share the link for y'all, the income qualification. And you can just download it and make sure that it's shareable with everybody. But yeah, you got to make sure. Yeah, it's not like that complicated. It depends. Like if you're not that sick like me, so just take a cheap Obamacare. Whatever. Because if you don't get sick and you're not expected to get that sick, fine. But for example, for now, with the pandemic, you never know. You never know. I would go with because there's free Obamacare where the deductible is super low. And the
Right.
you gotta pay attention to the out of pocket too. How much my out of pocket is $2,000. I mean, it used to be 600, but Donald Trump fuck with Obamacare. Now it's $2,000. Actually, Obamacare was like 300 a month. Trump fuck with it. It went up to $600, but now it's down to $475.
Mm.
Yeah, because he wanted to get rid of it. Remember?
True.
So he started to remove the subsidies. Before you know it, my insurance was $600. I was so pissed off because it's annoying. It was just $300, but even for $600, I had the same. So I can get out. That's the thing. I'm stuck with that one. I mean, that's more expensive, but because you have to make sure with the Obamacare you pick the silver one, not the bronze, not the gold, not the platinum, silver. You get way more benefits, way more cutbacks and credits with the silver.
Okay.
Go with silver. Okay, you got to look at the deductible and the out of pocket. That's the first thing I look for. Even though the first thing I look is, do they take my doctors? So they got to take all my doctors. Now, you take all my doctors, how much can I spend? Because I don't want to spend a lot of money.
Right.
You know? Because the cheap shit, you're going to spend $12,000, $7,000, $10,000, woo, to $16,000. Where am I going to find that money? You know, because when you got COVID, the least you're gonna pay is $1.5 million.
This is so much like a game. You know what I mean? Sister Beatrice, let me ask you something. It's not really loud, but it's something bouncing on your mic. What mic are you using? The one in your ears, or is it one in front of you? Because it seems like it's like
it's the one that she just picked up. It's vibrating off the table.
Yeah, that's what it something. Oh, it might be the computer. Yeah, it might be the computer vibrating.
Oh,
because that computer is powerful.
Okay, because something's vibrating on it. Yeah, a little bit, but I just noticed it. I have it, so I hear everything.
I picked it up.
No, it's still doing it.
It's still doing it. I don't know. Because that thing picks up everything. You know, it's a little louder than usual. And that's the headset.
No, it's if it's on
the
table's bouncing.
Oh, okay. Because I remove it from it. So you can hear this. Yeah. So what y'all were going to ask? Yeah. What y'all were going to ask?
Oh, there's so many different things I could ask, but going along good, just flow. Because like I said, a lot of people don't think of this type of scenario. They just think, or they hear one flat thing. Oh, it's Obamacare. Let me just go. And they're like, wait a second, income caps, deductibles, in the network type thing. And all of this is like, wait a second. And here they are with the main thing of them being not well. And they have this other dilemma put on them, and they realize how much of a game it is. It's got to be a defeating feeling when you don't know. It's like you choose which ailment you want to deal with according to the money in your pocket, and you still can't get away. And this is just, for me, one of the reasons why I wanted to get away, not just because of that, but just everything. It seems like in America is a trick.
It's a hustle,
it's
man.
Fine print.
Yeah,
everything's a hustle.
Unless
you got
period. Yeah.
Europe,
whatever else
exactly.
You go, see the doctor. Period. Here, Jesus, motherfucking Christ, what the hell? Yeah, is it me asking Romy Rome how tall am I? 5'8". I'm 5'8".
That's tall.
It is. Because my brother's like 6.
It's tall for me because I'm short. So
oh, not so much. Because my mom is like 5'6", 5'5". I don't know.
Okay.
5 something. She always pretend to be taller than me. And I'm like, you tripping. Stay in your midget lane.
Hey, I resemble that remark. Come on.
Nah, you're not a midget. Come on. I met a shorter one, and she had the Napoleon complex, bro.
Oh, really?
Bitch was screaming and flipping on me. Like,
oh,
whoa.
no.
Like, I was like, yeah, like, I'm like, resenting going there. And that was an internship. I did, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go there anymore. And that was a Haitian internship. Because Haitians tend to be like that too. As soon as they find out you one of theirs, then they start abusing of you. Not all of them are like that. But some of them, yeah. And it was just like what the other girl was accusing me of being privileged and light-skinned. She acted like that. Me, I would never, ever, ever like, I don't know, my mom didn't raise me like that.
Right.
Yeah, she didn't raise me. They didn't raise us like that about skin color. We didn't have that problem. Because her father didn't raise her like that either. We didn't have that problem. But from the moment I started walking in, and that's the thing, they didn't interview me. The Chamber of Commerce interviewed me. So, but the minute I walked in, he's looking down on me, talking down to me, like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, I'm not hungry. I don't need to be here. I actually have a job. I left it for the internship. I'm not hungry. Every time I even tried to find a job with the MoCA, the museum, and they hired a company to lay out chairs for them, 500 chairs, and they asked me to lay all those 500 chairs, not the company.
Really?
Yep, I emailed. Don't fuck with me, because in here in their mind, internship means slave. Bitch. Don't fuck with me, because I will embarrass you. Yeah, you gotta be really careful and stand for yourself. What that mean? What's your 5'8"? What it means? I don't know.
No. You look short. That I mean,
I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. Of course, I'm short.
Yeah.
And the chair is really low, but no, I'm 5'8".
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
But what was I? What we were talking about? No. You don't have the midget attitude, because when you meet one. Because I dated one too. Jesus Christ. It's what Napoleon complex, everything turns around them. It's about them, the insecurity. They're very, very, very insecure. That's Napoleon complex. And it's just it's not only that part, it's fun. They're screaming at you, yelling. Because one day I just flipped on her too. See how it is like screaming on people. So yeah, you got to be very careful, even if it's a job, man.
Right.
Because that's why since I left the Coast Guard, I'm like, I'd rather like save money and make sure that just have a just in case. That's why I'm putting myself in a position when I got my own job, my own practice. I don't have to deal with a boss.
I hear you.
Yep. So I have to deal with a boss, because the thing is usually it's not the men. It's the women.
Oh yeah, all the time.
It's not
all
the
the
man.
time. All the time.
The men will tell you, do this, do that, and he done with you. He done. Go do what you gotta do. He done. No woman. Oh my God. They come in with their man problem, their kids problem, start screaming at you, giving the attitude, gossiping, like what the whatever.
Hi Kojo, how you doing? Yeah.
But we were talking about, and there's that too. That's me. That's why I'm glad I didn't leave my Obamacare, man. You gotta have like a safety net with your insurance. What if you lose the job? You know what's gonna happen. That's a good thing with the Obamacare, because before, if you have pre-existing condition, they ain't gonna take you. Or besides that, even if like there's a group insurance, you gotta lie. You gotta lie. You don't lie, you ain't gonna get that insurance. You have to lie, say no, I don't have any pre-existing condition. And once you get it, you know, with a couple of months, oh yeah, I got diabetes, I got this. Oh, bitch, you ready? I'm ready in your plane. You can't do nothing. I'm ready in it. You know? And Trump wanted to bring it back to how it was. Like, come on, bro. God then he had to leave it alone because there was no way to replace it. And not only that, there would be so many people without insurance that he would crash the system. Right. But that's why at the end he left it alone. You know? Especially, I think the thing is the coup de grace was the pandemic. Imagine what a pandemic you're gonna remove Obamacare and all those people with already pre-existing condition that needs emergency room. Like, that is stupid. Yep. That is stupid. But in a sense, Lance is right. You know, because now your life depends on these assholes who are all of them are multi-billionaire, man. All of them. All of them. Even Nancy Pelosi, who always acting like she's for the people when she's for Wall Street. All of them.
I don't trust any of them.
Yeah,
they're all in the same bed together.
Okay, Obama announced that he won't have a big party at his $60 million mansion anymore.
I could care less.
While a pandemic, you're having a party. Meanwhile, you want me to wear a mask. You want me to vaccine. You want me to do this. You want me to do that. No problem.
Well, maybe all of his attendees were all vaccinated people. Maybe that was a stipulation. They had to be vaccinated to attend.
Please, I'm not just vaccinated. Give me a break. This is a PR thing. I remember last year they were catching Democrat and Republican on the plane with no mask on their face. They were not vaccinated. It's a PR thing. I mean, I don't pay attention to any one of them. They're all rich. They don't give a shit about you. None of them. They don't care about you. They're rich. You know, it's it's we gotta care for each other, not the politician.
Exactly.
Once they get in that game, you know, they're in that game. It's no longer about you.
Right.
It's about the game. You know? So I don't even see the point of voting. I don't know, man. Because even if they want you to vote, they promise you this. Oh, somebody told me that. Like when you want the politician to do something, have them do it before they're elected.
That's true. Have them do it before they're elected. Because once they're elected, fuck you. They give you a bag of lies to get your vote.
Yeah, once they're elected, F you. They ain't gonna do nothing for it. Nothing. A whole lot of talking and a whole lot of nothing to do nothing. Okay? So, yeah. So, when you're picking the insurance, make sure what fits you well. If it's a HMO or PPO. PPO means basically you can see whatever doctor you want. HMO means you need a referral for everything. For everything. Me, I don't need a referral for anything. So the only thing I need is those like the expensive medication or like the pods. Yeah, the pods. I need the authorization for that. Anything else, I don't need it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't need it. And you gotta make sure that the deductible's low. The out of pocket has to be low. Yeah, my out of pocket's like $2,000
For the year.
Yeah, yeah, for the year. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I ain't gonna take it. I think the my total spending, yeah, it's like $2,000, and that's it. Past the $2,000, they start paying. You don't pay for anything anymore. Yeah, even when you go to see the specialist, it's free because you capped already, and I cap easy because I
No
always have like
doubt.
a procedure.
Right.
Yeah, I always have a procedure done, so I cap easy. But that's why you got to make sure what kind of insurance you have so you don't spend a lot of money. That's funny. Why you need to meet with Ice Cube for? He ain't gonna meet with Ice Cube. Ice Cube don't even know what he want. Because first then he go to Trump, and then when you want to do something for your people, I think it's better you do it on your own. Don't put politics in it. Even if they don't want to give money, because sometimes we're a little stingy. But if there's a way they can volunteer, I mean, that's what I promote. Even if you don't want to give me money, but if you can help me another way, like, I don't know, make a phone call, give some counseling, hook me up with something, that'll work out.
Right.
I say yes to that. You got to be very careful with that thing. Especially when they're asking for money. Me, you got to show me a budget. What you going to do with my money? What you going to do with my money? All right? So, yeah, I got to make sure the doctors in network. If it's PPO, it's not really a concern. But the only thing is, if it's out of network, make sure the doctor take that insurance. Because PPO and that still the doctor don't want that insurance. Because there's some doctor here in Florida, they don't take Florida Blue. Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing I do. I call
Well, that's
them.
because they don't Florida Blue, which is what's that? That's an extension of Blue Cross Blue Shield, right? They don't they don't pay out anything. They're basically like a Medicaid.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always fighting with them. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time to pay my endocrinologist, they're asking why. So bitch, you do know I'm diabetic, right? Why are you asking me why I have to go see an endocrinologist? It's kind of stupid. So you pay for the insulin, but you're wondering why I have to go see an endocrinologist?
Mm-hmm.
That is stupid. Yeah, some doctor here, they don't want to take Florida Blue. Me, like, if I could, I would get away from Florida Blue. Unfortunately, by far, that's the only good insurance on Obamacare. By far. Yep. By far. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. So, yeah, basically, when you're looking for insurance, look at all the options before you make your final decision. He ain't meeting with Black. I thought he ain't meeting with Black Lives Matter. And then Biden, who was the first promoting 3 strikes you're out, it wasn't Hillary Clinton who called us super predators first. It was Biden. Called us all kind of animals and rapists. Now he said he changed. Yeah, right, devil. Please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know? Like I said, I voted for him because I didn't have the choice. I saw civil war coming. You know? Civil war was coming.
Civil war and external war.
Yeah.
And in the midst of all of this that's going on, that would be just mayhem and madness.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the main reason why they don't like him. He didn't want to go to war. And he's right. War costs money.
But for some, it makes money.
Yeah, that's the thing. It makes them money because selling weapons is good business. That's what's up. Yeah, it's good business. You know?
Yeah.
And sending mercenaries. That's like, for example, Black Waters. Oh, that's $1 billion industry. And now we do cyber warfare.
Yeah, cyber warfare. Yeah, explain all of that for those who may not have a clue.
Yeah, it's good business. Like you make the contract for example, those the jet, the military jet. Each one of them are like $1 million. Easy, then $1 million plus. Easy. The missiles they have, they're in the millions each. The things, the same thing, they're in the millions. Even that each Navy SEAL, their trade is like 3 million, 4 million plus. It's money. You know? And the mercenary they're sending, oh, they're millionaires. War is business. It always has been business. It's good business. You know? War is always about money. That's why when they're done, they loot. Because they got to replenish from all the money they spent. That's why every time a nation goes broke, because war costs money. I think that's how the Rothschild made their fortune. It's from lending money for war.
On both opposing sides,
on both
too.
Sides.
Yes.
Both sides. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's gangster. I'm not saying it's gangster. We just making money off a fight on both sides.
Yep.
Crazy.
Well, we used to do that too. World War II was stopped, but World we were selling on both sides. We were, and then what happened is the Brits, they put an embargo on Germany. They blocked the port where Germany couldn't get to the United States. The United States was still selling weapons to the Allies. So what the German did, the German living here, they put a bomb in the weapon manufacturing in New York. Yeah, they were terrorists already. Because they couldn't get their weapon, they put a bomb in. And it was a huge explosion because it was that island. It's not Rikers. It's one of the small islands. And that explosion, because they're all kind of ammunition. It was so massive that it damaged stuff in Brooklyn and in Manhattan. So nobody knew what happened because they thought it was just a fire until after investigators, they found out it was a German who did that. And that's why since then, we didn't sell them weapons. So now probably we do, but by World War II, we weren't selling anything to them anymore. Yep. But that's what it is. It's good business.
But somebody has to lose in that. You know what I mean? So the ones who will lose in that, they don't really want that. I guess they'll just give in or just submit. Like this nation doesn't have that kind of money. So, please pass over us. We'll just submit to whatever you want. Don't sanction us. Just, let us live. Can we all get along?
I would say not. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, because white folks, they'll cheat no matter what. Because if they cannot get to you, they'll get to your neighbors. That's how they did with Iran. They financed Iraq to being on Iran. And Iraq still lost. They still lost. You would think that the Americans would get that lesson from that first one, but they still had it. So we'll see what happens. Because I'm really suspicious with these people being part of the African Union. Something's up.
Huh.
I think they went there because probably they pushed that agenda because Russia's already over there.
But the American people and the people abroad just don't seem to be able to get it. Like, it's simple in a way, but it's very complicated. It's simple once you see it, but it's so very complicated with all these distractions around. And so many of us, again, like I said before in the other show, we're so caught up in our own little worlds. And it's like, we can't see beyond that. Well, of course, because we're running a rat race and we just can't seem to go beyond that. But this big world with all this money and all of this hate and all this power hungry entities out here, like you said, it had the 5,000 miles of land. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you want? You're passing through this, so easy, so fast and stuff like that.
Right.
What do you want? Where does it end? How many people do you have to deprive? And those of us who are feeling it, we're numb and we don't know what's going on. So
because they're watching CNN and Fox News. They're not numb, they're dumb.
That's true.
Real. Mm-hmm.
Not being numb. Because that's how they were. Me, for example, from Haiti, I used to read Paris Match. I watched TV, France Dimanche. What else? I used to read several newspapers. There was Le Figaro. I used to several newspapers. Plus, we listened to news in Spanish and Creole and French and English. That's how we watch news. Y'all just think CNN, Fox, ABC.
Right. You got to get a good cross section of stuff. It's not compromised and different sources. And, when I told a person on the bus many years ago that when you read a newspaper, you have to understand who's writing it and how they're going to slant it.
Okay.
If it's Republican, if it's Democratic, if it's liberal, if it's this or that, conservative, they're going to slant the same news to favor their viewpoint. And most people think when they see something in print, looking official, or see a TV show with the proper graphics and the white man.
New York Times. Bullshit.
Exactly. Bullshit. They don't understand. How do they decide what's important for us?
Yeah, because the difference with French are very patriotic. It don't mean nothing. The left, right, that don't mean shit to them. They're very patriotic. And they're very hold on to the truth. Give them the truth. That's how they roll. Germany's the same too. Like they have the sense of ethics. They may be racist, but they have ethics. That's what's up. Yeah, but they got ethics.
They may be racist, but they got ethics.
Yeah, I'll respect that.
That's like me being a murderer, but I got a heart.
Exactly. Yeah, I just got ethics.
That's hilarious.
No, it's not. This is why I stopped listening to CNN. It just I was watching the news about Palestine, but I always do compare. I always do. Like when they say one thing, I want to look it up, and I went on BBC, they say something else. I'm like, wait a minute. Then I went on Al Jazeera to say something. I think, wait a minute. So I said, let me check what the French are saying. Like, wait a minute. So then I followed for a few more days. And whatever the French and Al Jazeera was saying was completely different from what CNN was saying. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with the French and Al Jazeera.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Because there may be this, there may be that, but they'll tell you the whole truth.
That's
That's the
true.
difference.
That's like DW.
Yeah, I watch DW too. I
Mm-hmm.
usually leave it on DW all night long, all day long. I listen
Right.
to DW. Yeah, like I said, it's German. They may be racist, but they got ethics. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. So we're dead. Obamacare. What we're gonna do now? Oh, we're gonna do IRS now. We're gonna do taxes.
IRS.
So it's not that hard. Shit, I used to do taxes. Maybe that's why I'm not afraid of IRS. Yeah, I mean, once you learn how to do it, I mean, it's not hard, people. Download publication 17 from irs.gov. I repeat, publication 17 from irs.gov. Whatever question you have, look in the glossary, look for the chapter, and read through it, and you'll have instructions. The publication 17 is free. Actually, all the forms, everything are free on it. And from reading it, you can learn how to do proper taxes. Because all the forms got instructions. But to make it super easy, you can just use freetaxusa.com. That's what I always use. I always use freetaxusa.com. And that truly is free. The only thing you might pay for is state tax. What's with Ice Cube? Ice Cube, ma. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's only for state tax you pay, but anything else, it's free.
Right.
Me, personally, I have people everywhere, and I got good family. So, if I was in a state where I got to pay state tax, fuck y'all. I'll give the address where there's no state tax and don't pay tax. And I say it again. Because I don't see why, because Jeff Bezos don't pay taxes. Zuckerberg, why I got to pay? Donald Trump definitely don't pay taxes. Actually, I do. I pay $35 every month, and that's all I'm going to give you motherfuckers. I got bills. You ain't going to pay them for me. Yeah, you take out of my bank account $35 every month. And that's all you're going to get. Which is why I'm really pissed off. Because when I do my W-4, I make sure I pay the least taxes as possible. Because I pay you anyway. I don't see the point. And those people, when they finally said they had to give me my check, they taxed my check like a motherfucker. I'm really pissed off. Half my check gone with taxes.
Why did that happen? Why did that happen?
Because they're fucking petty. Already they took over a month to give me the check. They're petty. And I'm lost that money because I'm gonna owe at the end of the year. Because the other job is a contracting job. I don't pay taxes. So so that money gone. It's gone with the wind.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, when I was pissed off, but hey, it is what it is. But that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool at all. And when I think about it, I'm kind of glad I don't work for them anymore because this is some petty shit.
Oh, the IRS?
That's some real petty shit.
You used to work for them?
No, not the job.
It's like
Michigan.
when they call you, they have a resentment.
Yeah, Michigan who did that. They don't want to pay me.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that we know. Ice Cube, yeah. I mean, most of the rappers are like that. They pretend to be gangster, but they ain't shit.
That's true.
They ain't shit. That's what it's even more irritating. You ain't no gangster, and you're encouraging young kids. to be gangsters. Like, what the hell? But yeah, taxes. So you can learn. Because then it says as long as you pay it, you're not in trouble. Like if you don't want to pay it now, you pay it at the end of the year. I
Right.
prefer that version. I prefer that. I'll pay you at the end of the year. You know, because the minimum wage is not rising. You know, they ain't gonna pay me more. So why I gotta
Cost
pay you
them.
more? Yeah, and shit, you're not
Exactly.
taxing the rich, so why I gotta pay you my taxes? Because Medicare is not that great either. Shit, Medicare is HMO. I mean, they take more cyanide because my mom see the same doctors as I do. To me, that's the first thing I look for. Do you take Mount Sinai? If I can see go to Mount Sinai, we're okay. You know? But no. But yeah, so publication 17. So if
Right.
there's anything you want to claim, you don't understand it, go on the IRS, look up that look it up, and they'll show you which form you need. Even on publication 17, you're gonna glossary, and it'll show you what to do. This is what I used to do taxes from Amscot. People will go cash their check. That's what I used to do taxes for. I don't know if they do taxes again, but for 3 years I used to work for Amscot in Orlando. So, because since I'm very inquisitive, so I would know about everything. Because I would spend the whole year, well, most of the year, studying a publication 17 until tax season is open again. So what my manager would do, he would send me whatever fucked up case that nobody wants to take care of. Like he would send me people with a foreign income. Like, dude, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a doctor in taxes. I don't know, bro. Why you keep sending me them taxes? So now you see me hustling, looking through publication 17 to figure out how I'm going to do that tax. Because what I do, I look for which form I need to fill out. And that's why, I prefer what I used to use before, the Drake. Because Drake, you don't know how to do taxes, you can't use it. So I heard it's different now. It's like H&R Block where they ask you a question, you answer it. But before Drake, you need to know what you're doing because you got to know which form to put everything. That's how I used to I used to love Drake. Just because especially if you have habits, you know where everything goes.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came, I looked for which 1040 is for foreign income. I found it, then I just input the data. And I print out his taxes. Yeah, he would get me all kind of fucked up cases.
But
Like
that's good.
people with 6 kids or two married couple who filing separately. Yeah, but you're gonna sit there for. But the thing is, with Drake, even the toughest taxes, the most you're gonna sit there with the person is 30 minutes. Because you already know what to input everything. Especially if they had a business. That's easy. Just input it. You just got to ask them, like, do you have expenses? Because there's that too. That's why you need to know about publication 17. Because people can come with the expenses, but you got to know how much the deduction is. Like if it's a married couple, it might be like 20 grand. Do you have 20 grand of expenses to declare?
Right.
It might be 20 grand. I mean, even if you say you got medical bills, is it $20,000 medical bills?
You'd have to have a house.
Yeah,
For real.
exactly. I agree. No black people should pay taxes. I agree. Yep. That I agree with you. Even Haitians shouldn't. Because they're still holding hostage. Well, actually, might as well say stealing. Because they will never give us back the $1 billion worth of gold they took from us in 1915. So You know, plus how many times they put us on embargo. First in 60 years, from 1805 to 1865. So when they couldn't put an embargo on us, they took a gold. After they took a gold, they put us on another embargo under Aristide. So Aristide gone, they put us on another embargo. It's not embargo, so they put an occupation. So yeah, we you know, we were enslaved by the United States, but there was reparation just as much. Yep. So, but yeah, I agree with you. No tax, no tax for black people, period. African, whatever. No taxes for black people, period. I agree.
I can hear somebody now out there. You know, it's not all black people watching this show. So, Ellen, did you hear what this black woman said? No taxes for black people?
Period.
I'm appalled.
Yeah.
I'm appalled.
I'm all reparation.
We have a black woman and clean our whole house for $20. How could they do that? We treat them well, those people.
No, you don't. Because my great-grandfather, he used to export goods from here to Haiti. And one day, one of you fat, pasty motherfuckers screwed him. Because they gave him a cargo, he delivered it. And they said he didn't. And they sued him for the exact same cargo he delivered.
Wow.
So since then, my family been poor. So you owe me reparation, you pasty bitch motherfuckers.
You're not upset, are you, sis?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Just tell it like it is.
Yeah. You know? Because, my grandfather was wealthy. He had a huge cargo business.
Right. No, that's foul. That's foul.
Ground.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that basically like broke his heart and he died. Yep.
They owe you a lot.
Yep. Oh no, now you're gonna have them basically Karen like, why you hate this country so much? We do so much for you. Why you came here if you hate this country so much? Fucking pay me, bitch. Fucking pay me. You ain't gonna pay me, then shut up. But yeah. So if there's a way, I'm saying yes, IRS, right there with my, see my lips flapping, way to not pay taxes, find it. Because me, I'm just gonna pay you $35 per month. Because you ain't gonna go after Jeff Bezos or Zuckerberg or Bill Gates. Shit, why I gotta pay you? Because Medicare is shit. I already stay with Obamacare. Shit, and Social Security is shit. Because you got it. It's a hassle. Any money you make, they cut your benefits. They look for any excuses to cut the benefits.
Right.
Yeah, it's wrong, man. It's foul. And your benefits is shit. You pay what? $800? That ain't shit. You can't pay shit with $800. Even if it's $1,000, you can't pay nothing with it. Rent here in Miami, it's $1,500. And that's for one bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
The one we're living right now is $1,900, $1,950, something like that. Okay?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Okay? So we got expenses. So shit, I ain't paying you shit. I'll pay you $35 every month. Shit, if I would live in a state where they state tax, shit, I have family. I'll just file my taxes in Florida. I live in Florida. Because anyway, I work at home. So I live in Florida. I ain't paying shit. I would do it. Then it's it shouldn't be a business, man. Especially if you can just walk to the IRS and do your tax for free. You walk to the library and you do your tax for free. You shouldn't be paying $600, $400. This is ridiculous.
Sometimes you pay more than you're supposed to be getting back. You wind up having to
Yes.
pay the preparer, you know.
Yes. It's ridiculous. Nah, man. You know, just go to freetaxusa.com. It's super easy. It's free to make. They ask you for money, just say no every time. Just click on no. No thanks. No thank you. No, and you'll go through all the way. You know, because if not, it's only when you do state tax, then it asks you for money. Yep.
So many loopholes.
Yeah.
Things you
I mean,
can
all you
avoid.
need.
Know them, you'll fall into the trap.
Yeah, you just need to go. But I know we can't go to the library anymore. But like if you're in college, you got libraries in your college, just go. It takes you 30 minutes or maybe more, but you can like save the data because free tax USA will save your data.
Right. Right.
And you come back and you finish it. You know? Same way with your FAFSA. I always did my FAFSA by myself. All you need to know is the school code. That's all I need to know. All the questions are super easy to answer. Just answer them in our best as you can. That's it. The only thing is when they have me fill out the loan thing, they want to know what's your brother's name. Give something. I'm not giving you shit. Because I don't think it's right if I'm not paying you, that you start harassing people left and right. I'm not telling you shit. I put not applicable. I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah, that's what that's for. To harass people
I don't
around
appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. Yeah. You're dealing with me. Those are harassing people around me. That's not right. I just put not applicable. I'm not telling you anything. Even if I put something, I'm going to put a fictitious phone number because that's not right. It's not right at all. Although I do pay. I used to pay $100. And that's what I'm going to pay too. If I ain't making $100,000 a year, I'm paying you $100. I'm not going to pay you more. I'm poor. Forget it. Yeah, I mean, basically, I'm poor if I can't make $100,000. Because you still can make $100,000, but in this country, you get taxed so many ways that you're still poor. You get taxed past the $60,000. Oh, you get taxed way more. Yeah, it's inevitably you're gonna owe tax at the end of the year. Yep.
just can't get away.
You can't. You can't. You gotta know, like, cause yeah, because normally they take like 10%. Yeah, normally. Because it's like in total, altogether, it's like 25% off your check. So that's a lot, man. I ain't giving you all that. That's shit. That's
who's
lot.
taking that? Who's taking 25%?
I mean, the IRS in a sense, and then like 25. No, at least 25%. I mean, if you put it 0, yeah. But when you put it 0, the federal tax is like around 10% or more. Then you got the Medicare, the Medicaid, the Social Security. I mean, yes, yeah, all of that out of it. Yeah, around 25%. Yeah, I used to put 0. Fuck that, man. I put 3. I ain't paying you nothing. I put 4, but I ain't paying shit. I'm not paying anything.
Yeah, but I mean, wait a minute. So that's what you do
all the time
on your W-2, right?
W-4, yeah.
You claim a lot of dependents.
Yeah, because it's either you pay it now, or you owe a bunch of money at the end of the year. I rather owe it at the end of the year.
So at the end of the year, what do you do?
Whoa. What? Are you giving water for the whole city? What the fuck?
What?
For real.
Hey. Are you what? Do you have a hotel, Julia?
That makes no sense.
Do you have a hotel? What? And you ain't call CNN or whatever? Shit, you should put that on the news. What the fuck?
Huh.
That made no sense. Nobody get all that kind of money for water. Nobody. That makes no sense. You ain't got no pool. You got no hotel. Nah, you but put that shit on the news. That shit on the news. Nah. That made no sense. Because I remember when I was in Orlando, and that was just one person, and most of the day I was in the house, and my gas be like 200, 300. I just stopped paying it. Fuck y'all. I just heat up the water on my stove and shower. Just stop paying. Nah, I don't roll like that. That is ridiculous. Nah. Now I'd rather deal with, electricity than gas. Because, yeah, if it was the gas, yeah, I'm like, okay, because they do dirty. But that water is usually the cheapest. Water is supposed to be like $30.
Where is he located?
Yeah, that's a good
And how
question.
often? I mean, is it every 3 months?
Are you in California, Julia? Where are you?
Or she? I'm sorry, Julia.
Yeah. It is a wicked system. And they're asking for it. They don't see there's something wrong with it. Because I can see something wrong with it. Usually water is the cheapest.
No, their sewer is connected to something. Somebody else is siphoning water.
Yeah, no, that made no sense. No, that make no sense. That's not right. Water's supposed to be $30. That's the most they should charge you per month.
Well, it depends on where you live, sis. It depends on where you live, and
I used to live in Orlando. When I used to live downtown, the most I would pay is $70, but not $4,000 for the whole year. And that's the way she's talking. That's not even for a year. That's probably for a couple of months.
Something is wrong.
No, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. Yeah, that's why I can't wait to be able to buy my own house and build my own reservoir.
Oh, they're in California.
But still, that made no sense.
No. That's something she has to look into.
Yeah, that still made no sense. Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, oh my God.
I mean, I know somebody in Florida. They had an establishment in a strip mall, and every month her water bill was coming to like $700, and she was only using her facility maybe twice a week.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, and she couldn't figure out why in the world. Come to find out, they had connected her meter to the entire strip mall, so everybody she was basically paying everybody's water every month.
They reimburse her, right? They reimburse her money.
The owner of the strip mall had to reimburse her.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, that's another scam too. That's why you better off have your business online, because everybody's going online anyway.
Yeah.
Like Aventura Mall. I remember the Prime Mall Crown Outlet was that expensive too. Aventura, the kiosk, the food kiosk, they're $20,000 a month. $20,000 a month.
Wow.
That's why you don't see the cheap stuff there, because they cannot make that $20,000. You can't make that $20,000. In the cart, the pusher and cart, yeah, they're like, I don't know, $4,000. That's why you see them people harassing you, when you walk by, because it's expensive. But when I was in Orlando, they still have those people harassing you for their timeshare. You know, George is more polite. Me, I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off. But yeah, I'm not thirsty. I'm not hungry. I can pay for my own meal. I don't need your meal. Shit. We always pick hotel with, yeah, we always pick with breakfast. You know, and you always go to Hilton or Marriott because you get free breakfast. I don't need your free breakfast. And anyway, George like to have a hotel right next to a plaza. So you got the restaurant, the movie theater right there. So we ain't thirsty, we ain't hungry. Fuck off. But George is more polite. Like, you can't talk to them like that. I don't care. Yeah, collect rainwater. Yeah. That's how we do in Haiti. Everybody got their own reservoir. There's nothing wrong with the water. Just put bleach in it, then you're good. Usually we buy like the beads, the bleach beads.
These tablets, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just put like a couple scoop and it's perfectly drinkable. I mean, if you still don't trust it, boil it and then drink it.
Right, right. Get some life straws.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how we do. We boil the water. Even if I used to get water from tap water, I still boil it. Here too. I'm not going to drink it. The scent is piss in that water. I ain't going to drink it like that. Boil it.
The who?
The scent is the governor. He pissed in that water. Let me get my cup. Yeah, he pissed in that water.
Oh, God.
I boil the water. Yeah. Yeah, I got a habit from Haiti. We boil, if it's not like bottled water, we boil it. Yep. I forgot to get my water pill. My him. Oh. All right. All right. So before I forget, let me send you all the link.
Email it.
For the email. Okay. Let me email it to you right now for the Obamacare. And then okay, so oh yeah, too, when you do the text, make sure it's the correct year. Well, the IRS, I think they go up to 3 years. So you gotta make sure the publication, is it for this year, 2021, but you ain't gonna be there yet. For 2021, it's gonna be in January. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. All right, let's go. See if I can share it. And not email it to your share. I'm just gonna make it public. You just send you the link.
Right.
So that anybody can see it. Yep. Okay, copy. All right. Send it to Lance or to you.
Lance or
Okay.
LanceScurv. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Just all right. Let's see. Lance Media. Okay. So let's see. Obamacare. One. Okay. Send it. Yeah, I just shared it and I'm about to send the link.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay, so the link. All right, so I just emailed it. So y'all should get it. So now I'm gonna talk about something else, the most important thing, because I wanted time to pass, so we don't get flagged by YouTube or whatever. We're gonna talk about immigration. Oh. mainly for people seeking asylum. You know? So just like for when you're gonna see the IRS or apply or apply for Medicaid, Medicare, food stamp, be prepared, because every time that's why these people that get in trouble and we lose time or they get confused. Be prepared. Like they're gonna ask you for Social Security, your I don't know, green card, ID, bills, leases, all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, so be prepared. So, well, the same way when it comes
Which
to
one you
immigration,
sent it to, Beatrice?
to the Gmail or is it to
Oh.
the regular LanceScurv?
Oh, okay. No, I can't get it on that one. Lance, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
send it to the other
Okay.
one. Let me forward it to the other Lance. Okay. Forward it to Lance again. Yeah.
Too many Lances.
Yeah, man. What the? All right. So let's see. You send it here to that screen so I can see what I'm doing. Forward it to the other Lance.
Yeah.
TheLanceScurv.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Sent. All right. It's sent.
All right, hon.
So what I'm looking for is the other book, because it should be here. Cause that's how I did. Cause they would put me in the procedure without giving me the procedure of what to say. Cause the judge would be like, "Don't you know the procedure?" I'm like, "Dude, I ain't no judge." And they use the most hardest word. You gotta figure out what the word means. Let's see. Is that the removal proceeding? Cause yeah. Oh no, that's the translation. Because I gotta know what they're saying. But you said so much that I don't even read it anymore. I already know what they're about to say because you say it so many times. So when the immigrants approached, because DeSantis had the audacity to say the reason the pandemic is out of control is because Biden's receiving too many immigrants in Mexico. Just because of people coming from Mexico, he said. They even this guy, you remember the guy that used to play Hercules, the show? He said Biden is the least deporter of all presidents. That is not true. Ask the Haitians that are being deported by the thousands every week. That is not true. The biggest deporters so far were Obama and Clinton. Clinton was able of deporting 1 million people in 1 year. Obama used to do close to 500,000 each year. Look it up. Trump, they were howling at him. He did half, like 200,000. That's the highest he went, 200,000. The least deporters are Republicans because they know they can make more money with illegal immigrants. So, but the thing is, the race baiting, that's not cool. I mean, if you're gonna exploit them, why you gotta do that? That's really not cool. So, yeah. So what happened? Because the rules are still the same. The rule didn't change. So normally, that's why they don't want. That's why you had Kamala Harris saying, "Don't come," because once you arrive at the border, you ask for asylum. That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're supposed to consider it legally. They have to take you. I mean, they cannot let you in the United States, but normally they put you somewhere to wait. But now they just shove them in the cage and treat them so bad that they ask to go back.
My
So,
God.
no, that ain't shit. The women get raped. The children get sleep on the floor. Like the Haitian, they said they get stuff like sardine in one cage, like fucking animals. Have them sleep on the floor. So they treat you so bad that you want to go back wherever you come from. You know? And the rape thing, man, what the fuck? And that ain't shit. They sterilize them too. So not only you raping them, you're sterilizing them too. Maybe to rape them better. I don't know. So that's why I didn't want to start with that topic. No, I don't like immigration. So, I don't like y'all because I used to work for y'all. I don't like y'all. The Homeland Security, no, I got beef with y'all. So when you're going to ask for asylum, right? And they let you in. So when they let you in, they're going to put you in front of a asylum officer that's going to interrogate you for 1 to 2 hours. So I don't do that job. I think I did it like once, but I don't really do that job. So before you even get before that officer, you better know your story. Like, straighten out your story to know how you're going to say it, because there are rules. So they will grant you asylum based on those exact rules. It's very robotic. They're just based on that rule. But also, I think this is a mistake too. Those people, when they come in, they assume that since they're officers, since the United States, they're going to act ethically. No, they will not. They're white and they're racist. They will not. Already, I just told you they'll rape you, they'll sterilize you. They will not. So if you got immigrant families, explain to them how it really works. There are rules. So you got to be really careful what you're telling them. And be prepared before you come in front of them. Because you qualify for asylum based on the rule for protection against torture and persecution. Meaning you have to prove that you're being persecuted based on your race, your sexual orientation, your political opinion, if you believe your spiritual belief, your religious belief, or if you're affiliated to a political party. It's based on all of that. And if you're being persecuted, it has to be from somebody who's political. And since we come from countries that are political turmoil, so automatically, bitches, it's political. Just say it's a government. It don't matter. It's the government. Because if you say Haiti, political. Guatemala, political. Venezuela, political. Just saying, it's political. Right. Simple. Because that's the thing. Sometimes it is. But they're so afraid and so nervous. I can't do nothing. All I can do is translate. And I'm looking at the mistakes. I can do that. I'm trying to find the book so y'all can read too and see those are the rules. Because, sometimes you hear the Republicans talking shit. No. They're doing the right thing. It's just, they're so nervous. They didn't prepare. Because you need to prepare. Some of them, they're calm and they know what to say to the judge. And even though, because they're racist. Because sometimes there's some of the judges, I listen to them, they're really trying. Because, if you see the judge taking like 30, 40 minutes with you, he's trying to find something for you to say. Right. Some of them, you ain't going to last 5 minutes. You just look at the paper, the way you're answering, deport him. But some, even though you like that, they know you're nervous. They know you're going through stuff. So, especially the women, will try really hard. They will try to find something, because especially if you said you were raped, no, they ain't going to send you back. The male judge, fuck you. You're going back. So, there was this lady, I did her, and I told Lance about it. She was raped by her uncle and her cousin.
God, dog.
Because she said she had her own store, and she was like putting stuff out for Saturday morning, and they came in super late, so she let them in. She thought they needed something, and they raped her. Not only they raped her, they would harass her in public, so people would taunt her. It got so bad that she had to leave. So technically, that's not political. So she shouldn't have qualified for asylum. But you know, the judge, this is like, where your family in politics? I'm like, please, bitch, please say yes, bitch. Please say yes, bitch. Yes, yes, they were. Yes, you stand. That's the trick. It has to be political. So I'm not telling you to lie. I'm telling you to prepare what you're gonna say to the judge. Because even though they have to follow the law and they have to vary body, and just watch what you're saying. Because they give you a list of lawyers, but none of those fucking lawyers will represent you. None of them will pick up the phone. You're on your own. Because they say it. Usually when they get a lawyer, it's the family who rooted and found him a lawyer. Because when they have family, they're like the family. Yeah, but the family needs to make at least 50 grand for them to be a sponsor. They don't make that much, the judge will not agree with it. That's at least 40, 50 grand. Because if you have family, yeah, even though they can't deport you like that.
Right.
Because you got somebody. But sometimes they came in and I got a friend. They don't give a shit. I give a shit, you got a friend. It probably is the same rule if you go to Europe. It's going to say the same thing. You got to prove that you're being, it has to be political. You're being persecuted because of your race, your gender, your nationality, your spiritual belief, your political affiliation, or your political belief. It has to be one of these. If it's not one of them, then deported. Because there was this guy, I'm like, the judge is rooting, but just, woo! And he keeps changing the story. Because even now I'm like exasperated. Like, dude, if you're gonna lie right, man. What the fuck? Learn how to lie. What the fuck? Because you keep changing the story. You keep changing the dates. But they're so nervous. That's what it is.
Right.
You're gonna appear in court. Prepare. You got time. You're in prison, ain't you? Because sometimes it takes a year or 2 years before finally they show in front of a judge. That's how bad they treat them.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm. That's how bad they treat them. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, if it's to me, Homeland Security, fuck y'all. I'll talk shit about y'all every day, all day. Fuck y'all. Even when I was an American, I used to talk shit about y'all. So fuck y'all double time. Y'all, no. Because that's how it really angers me when I hear Republican talking all that shit. These people, they don't have it good. Those women that comes here, they get raped in Haiti. They get raped in Mexico. They get raped in Brazil. They get raped when they come here. And they get imprisoned and taunted and humiliated. Okay? And now they got to stand in front of a judge looking down at them. So I don't appreciate them Republicans talking shit about them. Whether they're this Latino or black, I don't appreciate it. You don't know what they're going through. Oh, I like that machete times. I like that. But yeah, let me try to find the book and send it to y'all because I had to actually read the procedures because they didn't really help me. I had to learn on my own the procedures of how immigration court manual. So you can read the procedures, how it goes. So that's how I learned and I translate it and I know the rules. But the rules is basically the same. It has to be based on your gender. Because even if you go in front of the asylum officer, and these motherfuckers, they will lie on the interrogation. They will lie on the report. So yeah, there was this guy that was keep changing his story. He said every time he would try to give explanation, these asylum guy would cut him off, not let him talk. And I'm like, he kept you for 2 hours? What the fuck for? If he keeps cutting you off. I mean, after 30 minutes, I'm like, dude, I appeal. I'd rather a judge. Appeal. Appeal. I don't care if you're done or not. Appeal. I want a judge. Appeal that shit. You know? But it's recorded anyway. So now when you're appealing, you're in front of the judge. You got one chance with this judge. One chance. The judge don't like you, you're gonna be deported. The judge agree with what you're saying, and because sometimes they do qualify. I can see they qualify. Deported. So it depends of the judge. Because sometimes I'm listening, I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't he just say it was a police officer who attacked him? Why you deport him? That's political. What the hell? He just said it's police officer who beat him and stole his land from him. That's political.
It's the American way.
Okay? Because it's either it's your political, but it has to be political. You're politically persecuted. And most of the time it's because they don't like the party. So they take your land from you. It is political. That's what I'm saying. You got to know what to say. Now, because me, I'll say it again, Homeland Security, fuck your mamas. Because you deport black. No, they deport black folks and Latino who are Americans.
Yeah. Yo,
every
definitely.
year, there are 2,000 Americans that get deported, okay? Every year. And once you're out, they won't let you in. You have to go through a lot of hoops to prove you're American, even though your fingerprint, your name, your face, your social security proves you're American. People are motherfuckers. Each year, 2,000 Americans get deported. Most of the time, they're either Albanian or Latino. Yeah, because they're not your friend. You think the police is corrupt? Shit. You know, the police get reported. These motherfuckers, nobody report them. You have no idea what they're doing. It's all of the ask the Navajo people. They'll tell you what they're doing. Ask the Navajos in Arizona or New Mexico. They'll tell you what's up. They get run over by Homeland Security all the time. Sure, shit. If they're running over Americans, imagine what they're going to do to immigrants. Yeah, there was a huge case. What happened, that boy was high. And for some reason, he was sleeping right in the middle of the street. In the dark. What the fuck? And Homeland Security was driving. The thing is, you're in a reservation land. Why are you driving in reservation land? Because it's sovereign land. You cannot drive in or out their land like that. It's sovereign land. And they ran over him. By the time he stopped the car, that boy was unrecognizable. Because he dragged his body a long way before he finally stopped.
Oh my God.
That's not the first incident. There's 3 like that. That's 3 we know. Okay? That's 3 we know. There's a second one. It wasn't Navajo. It's another one because I did a dissertation about it. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It wasn't the Navajo. But they're right at the border because their reservation is between Mexico and the United States. That's why those people don't want the fucking wall because their land is between Mexico and the United States. So because of that, Homeland Security used this as an excuse to harass them. Ran over them all the fucking time. So this boy saw them coming speeding through their lane. So he took his camera to tape them driving by. The border patrol, he drove back and ran him over. And he's taping him doing that.
Wow.
These people, they're Americans. So imagine what they'll do to non-Americans. Yeah. Since they're Native American, you don't know what they're doing because nobody gives a shit about them, unfortunately. But but there was this case of those two American women. They were in Montana and they're speaking Spanish. And the guy was Hispanic too. He's still like, ma'am, can I please talk to you? Can you show me your passport? Like, what the fuck? I mean, you're Hispanic as they are. So that don't mean nothing if they don't speak English. There's a lot of people here, they're American, that don't speak English. You know, I don't like it, but it's not a reason to harass people. Yeah, that thing was on the news. The lady, and he kept them for like a good hour, 45 minutes, questioning them. Good thing one of them was taping his ass. You know?
The evil in men's hearts.
Okay, and these people, they're Americans. They're not immigrants. So imagine what they do to you when you're not. Because there's if you go on Al Jazeera, now there's a couple of videos of Black Homeland Security telling how it is at the Canadian border. And there's two of them that they quit because they said it's because whether you're American or not, if you're Black, they harass you.
At the Canadian border.
Hell yeah. They start pull over and pull their gun at you. And every time he said that, would ask why. And no, just stop them. This is stupid. Because you do know people from Azerbaijan, from Kosovo, these niggas are white. And some of them may be extremists. And they're white. They're lily white. That's stupid. They can tell they're not Muslim and they are. No, so that don't mean nothing. Yeah, it is KKK. Yeah, because the black, and there were Black officers that said they had to quit. They couldn't do it. And he said he pulled they told him to stop the guy. And for no reason, he pulled his gun at them. He said the kids were traumatized because they were all, and they're African American. They're not like naturalized. They're African American. Yeah, go look it up at AJ Plus. You'll find those interviews because there's even a white lady talking too. Because I wrote a dissertation about that, about the corruption and the Homeland Security. Because the thing is, with police, they can tape your ass and say, this is what you did. Those motherfuckers won't allow you. That's how they get away with it. And they get in front of the judge, they can just say, you talking shit. And that's it. Because 95%, I repeat, 95% of the complaint never gets solved. %. So let me just send the link for the book, the Immigration Court Practice Manual. Yeah. So I'm just send y'all the link for that. Yeah, y'all just read it, and because there's a procedure, and I just went through for the procedure what I needed. Because I used to do more like removal proceeding. Because if the judge allow you in, you're still not off the hook. Now you got to go through removal proceeding. Because once you go through the asylum officer,
Mm-hmm.
if he says no, then you say appeal. So appear in front of a judge. The judge will revise the interrogation. So it depends on how the judge feel. They may allow you in. They may kick you out. But you're not done. Now he's putting you or she through removal proceeding. So now, when the removal proceeding, you're gonna appear for the judge. The judge will tell you because the removal proceeding. Sometimes you're already here, and your visa expired,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't leave. So when you get caught, you're in removal proceeding. So sometimes it just it expired. You don't want to leave, then they send you a letter. You're in removal proceeding. Sometimes they don't just come and arrest you. They might send you a letter. Yeah. So they just send you a letter. So you're in removal proceeding. But it's they make it really hard for the refugees who come through the border to get in removal proceeding. Really hard because I'm listening. The judge, it's it's just it's Russian roulette. It's Russian roulette. You
My
have no
God.
idea what kind of judge you're gonna fall into. So complete Russian roulette. So now when you remove a proceeding, the judge will tell you the reason you are here is because the government find that you are not illegal to stay in the United States. And they said these are your rights. You have the right to have a lawyer because when they revise your case, you don't have the right to have a lawyer. You can consult the lawyer, but the lawyer cannot be there. They cannot argue and not say nothing, and the decision is final. You
Mm-hmm.
can't appeal the judge's decision.
Really?
That's why, yeah, that's a Russian roulette. Imagine if you got a judge who's racist, they going nothing to hear what you got to say. Nigga, you fucked. You are fucked. When it's a lady judge, oh, you got a lot of chance of staying. You fucked. Yeah, when it's a lady judge, ooh, that's a lucky seven. Woo, that's a lucky seven. When it's a male, oh shit, you fucked. But when it's a good judge, I know. Because even the way they pick up the phone, they're nice, they're courteous. Like, oh, that's a good judge. Yeah, no, Canadians are racist too. Oh shit. Canadians is overt. In
I
your
heard.
face.
I heard.
Oh, in your face. They're not two-faced Karens here, like here. In your face. One got in trouble, a nurse, because one of those native girls, she got COVID, she can't breathe, and she was saying in French, "Are you done? Are you done?" Like, what the fuck? The girl is wheezing, cannot breathe. Are you done making all this noise? That's what the nurse was telling her. The fuck? I would be like, you know what? Send me home. I'll die home. Just send me home. I'll just die. But the girl had the common sense to tape her ass, saying all that dumb shit. And when they found the phone, they found what she did.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, this is some crazy stuff. This I show you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So me, I don't know how but I know they're more lenient than us in Canada. They're way more
Really?
lenient than us, I think. I hope. I don't know. I'm not in Canada. But yeah. So when you're in removal proceeding, they'll tell you have the right to have a lawyer. You have the right to present evidence. So basically, the same right we have, basically. So when did they removal proceeding? So when you pass that judge, it says yes, you can stay. They put your removal proceeding. Then now you can have a lawyer, and you're better if you have a lawyer, because the lawyer can argue your case, can negotiate with the judge, find a way for you to stay. Without a lawyer, it's really, 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 really hard. You got to be prepared. So if you're gonna do it without a lawyer, you better be prepared.
Right.
That's
Right.
the thing. These people just assume that it's America. People are not. No, they're nice. They're racist. They're not. They're not rooting for you. They're not. I can tell you because I'm here. I'm American. I can tell you. They ain't rooting for my ass. Why would they root for your ass? They're not. So you better be prepared. You know, when it comes to white folks world, you gotta be more intelligent, more strategic, more on your toes. Because you never know what double-faced Karen gonna throw at you. You gotta be twice intelligent. They are. Predict twice as much. Predict their movement. Predict it.
Control your emotions, because they'll try to prod you to do things unexpected and lose control.
Right.
They do that. You gotta predict. Yeah, that I learned from working with a crazy white bitch for 6 years. I learned it the hard way. Because the psychologist get mad at me and frustrated because he white. I'm like, sorry, man, I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Especially if you're a Karen. I can't help it. I don't know what you're gonna throw at me, so I'm prepared. What kind of crazy shit you up to now? It's not like we don't like you or we're racist, but y'all fuckers. That's because you're entitled. It's the white privilege. Because some who are aware of the white privilege, they don't act like that. Because they know better. They know what's up. But y'all who don't know about the white privilege,
right.
Keep your ass at distance.
Let me ask you a question. At what point in America did you realize, or did you understand this before you came to America? I don't know like the timeline, but we all go through this period more or less where we even hear about it and we say, "Oh, it can't be that bad." Oh, and then it hits us in the face. At what point?
I always knew it was there. It just, but it just, when I got in the Coast Guard, it was on steroid. No, I was new. Okay, so no, I was new. I wasn't like friendly with white folks like that. Because in Haiti they're all kind of different shape and size, so that's why we know we're not that affected with racism. But here's that. Whoa. Okay. Especially if they keep telling you, you don't look Haitian. What does that mean? Does a Haitian look now? What does that mean? You don't look Haitian. Okay. But no, that was on steroids.
What does that look like? I mean, that's weird.
Yeah. Because first of all, the first week, you're going to get fired if you do this. You're going to get fired if you do that. You're going to get fired if you do this. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm about to lose my job at every fucking minute, So I'm edgy. No, thanks to you, bitch. I'm like this. Because I guess I learned all the tricks about white folks with you. And after a month, I don't know why that bitch slapped me in the back of my head. Out of nowhere. Okay? After a year, she started accusing me of stealing and giving this guy the left and right. She had a loss prevention come in and question my ass like I'm some thief. Yeah, like illegally interrogate me. Oh no, they're kind of shitted for all white folks for the rest of my life. Since then, man, no, I'm scared of y'all. Nah, I'm scared of y'all. I don't fuck with white folks like that. Yeah. And then like it wasn't enough, now she watching my social media.
Really?
Oh, and reporting it to headquarters. That bitch was crazy. It's a new level of harassment. That's why since then I'm like, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be my own boss. Just no, it ain't worth it. It really ain't worth it. I'd rather be my own boss. You know? Yep. Only pigskin. Man, these people are so crazy. I mean, I even watch them now because they're getting away so much fucking with us. I see them now targeting people as white as they are. They don't even distinguish anymore. That's how hungry they are because they know we broke. They can't get nothing out of us. So they start harassing white people just like themselves. I've been seeing the videos. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah. So, but when you're in removal proceeding, you can appeal the decision. Because what happened is, especially when they don't have a lawyer, they're nervous. Because when you show up, the judge asks you if you want a lawyer. If you want to reschedule, time for you to find a lawyer. You can say yes, and they could give you up to 6 months or a year. Some judge, they give you 2 weeks. That bitch, how am I going to file a lawyer in 2 weeks? How am I going to file a lawyer in 2 weeks? Because I need money to give that lawyer too. I remember there was one African guy who said, he was like, she was in the proof. Means I need proof. So said he wanted to be like put out on probation or put the GPS on him. Like that he could just go get proof or gather evidence to defend his case. They're just like, no. You can do that right in here. And you don't even appear in court. You're appearing tele. The judge could be here in Miami and you're all the way in Texas or California. Or the judge could be in Puerto Rico and you're in Vegas. The lawyer doesn't even show up. The lawyer's on the phone. That's how jacked up it is. No, they don't have it good. That's why they kind of, when you know how true it is, it really irritates me when I hear those Republicans talking all that shit because it's not how it is. That's not how it works. So before I even come in front of the judge, you better prepare and know what you're going to say. Fix the story in a way so you can stay. Fix the story in a way, yeah. My uncle, I don't know. Yeah, he raped me, but he was an officer. He raped me because I was in a different party. I don't know. I'm not telling you the lie. I'm just saying prepare before you pray in front of the judge. Get your story straight. And stick to the same story. Don't give the asylum officer one story because they keep that record.
Don't change it.
Okay? Don't give the first judge one story. They keep that record. And then you're afraid for the other judge, you give them another story. They're going to ask you. Especially the prosecutor. The prosecutors are assholes. Because every time when they see the defendant is winning, they say, oh, maybe the interpreter's not translating right. Really? Really, motherfucker? And they do that to throw me off. That's what they do. To piss you off, you're angry, and you're really not translating right. That's why they do that. Really, motherfucker? It doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. Every time when they see the defendant started winning the case, oh, maybe the interpreter is not translating right. Just get the story straight. Oh gosh, before I forget, let me just send it to y'all. Y'all can read it. If y'all don't read it, send it to your family. who's at the border or family who's in proceeding, give it to them so they can read it, they can prepare themselves. Let's see, let me change, share. Okay, public. So he said send it to, I'm just gonna send it to both Lance, man. Man, I'm just gonna send it to both Lance. Okay. Okay, so let me see. What's my, okay, here it is. Okay, that. And what's the other Lance? Hold on. What the hell's wrong with this cup? It's not the best cup. Ugh. All right. This face. And that's the immigration. Yeah, especially since Donald Trump, man. I think that's when it really started because it was already bad. But with his rhetoric, shit, most of the complaint comes from Donald Trump era. From Obama and Trump era. Like there was this Nigerian lady. She should have known better. She should have known better. She was going to travel to Nigeria and she had $65,000 cash on her. Bitch. I mean, she's American. What do you think happened to the $65,000?
It went to the rightful owner.
Okay. Like you said, the rightful white owner.
Mm-hmm.
She'll never see that money again. Ever. There was one Albanian dude. He had, I think, $45,000. He lost that money too. They could just call it civil asset forfeiture. Just like the lady that lost her house and now prosecutor and police are living in it, the same thing. They know it's not illegal. Because you just got to declare it, right? They'll just say it's illegal and it's illegal. Civil asset forfeiture.
Right.
And he just lost that money. Shit. But there's even warning for when Canadians are coming here not to carry money. Because they'll take the money. Yeah, they'll just take it. There was one dude. Oh yeah, whatever. If that you got like $2,000, $5,000, they don't give a shit. They'll take it. That's it. Can you explain? Do you have receipt, contract? And Canadians are cheap. They're frugal as fuck. That's why they walk with the money. I mean, that's their expenses. They walk with it. The Canadians are really cheap. But every time, man, police would seize their money. So the Canadian government had to put a warning for Canadians coming here. Don't walk with money. They'll take it.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, how you want me to respect the law when all you do is find a way to either steal my shit or make money off of me? How you want me to have respect for immigration? What all you do, is either stealing from me or find a way to make money off of me. How you want me to vote for anybody whatsoever? I don't have to listen to what you got to say. Y'all thieves, and y'all don't pay taxes. Well, not only y'all multi-billionaire, y'all thieves, and y'all don't pay. Why I have to pay if you don't pay shit? No, fuck that. I'll pay it when I want. Fuck that. You ain't paying, I ain't paying too. I'll pay you $35 a month. You got to stuff a goddamn deal. I'll pay you $35 a month. That's it. Yep. Because even I like to be a contractor. I can tell you I made $5,000 for the year. You can't do prove shit because I'm a contractor. It's not on your record. I can look your social up. I won't find it. So I can might as well tell you I made $5,000. Then I pay you $35 a month. You're not getting a better deal. Okay? Under Trump, Homeland Security had a contract of increase of budget of $50 billion. Because under Obama it was already $20 billion. So he increased $40 more billion on top of it.
Oh, wow.
For these people to, they stopped that now, but they used to rape people too at the airport. The TSA, you don't call it rape, but based on the law, that's rape. If you start shoving your finger up my shit without my consent, that's rape. No, that don't mean shit if you're the law. That's rape. Yeah, there's one right now. He's in jail. The last one who attempted that, I guess the last one they caught doing that, because you don't know what else these assholes are doing. Yeah, there was a girl, 22 years old. She got late to the airport. She was running to get in a plane. He stopped her, took her to the bathroom, finger her ass and pussy, and then sent her to the plane.
Oh.
Shit, I think I'm marked now by Homeland Security and FBI, CIA. Y'all don't like me. Well, fuck your mamas too. I don't like you just as much. I don't like you just as much. It's okay. There's no love. Oh yeah, he finger ass real good. And then he walked, proud. And he was the supervisor. He was a supervisor. Then walk out, I ain't shit. Until the girl reported it when she got to her destination. So they looked at the tape. And he couldn't explain shit. I don't think the girl had time to report it. They just noticed in the tape. And they started questioning him. He couldn't explain. He's in prison for 25 years now.
Not enough.
Yeah, you can Google it up.
They should have chopped off every one of them fingers.
Mm-hmm. You can look it up. Google it up. The girl was, I think, 22 years old. Yeah, I have it in my dissertation too. There was one, and the girl was white. There was one other white lady. She didn't want to go through the X-ray. Ladies and gentlemen, they'll tell you to go through the X-ray. Go through the X-ray. You don't go through the X-ray. They'll shove their fingers up your ass and pussy. I don't know how am I gonna shove a gun or I don't know cocaine up there because that I will OD. So I don't know why your finger's up there.
Real.
I don't know why you're doing that. How am I gonna shove a gun in there, man? Even if after a woman gives birth, you still cannot shove a gun in there. Yeah. And these were recent when I wrote that dissertation. That was under Obama. Oh, they fired a whole bunch of TSA under Obama. Because this is what they would do. Men and women. If you're real cute, you're good looking, come here. Come here. Let me see what you have in there. Let me see what you got in there. Drop your pants. Drop your pants. Let me see what you got in there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, fuck him. Exactly, Eric. Fuck him. Fuck him. So me, if it's me, I'm gonna tell them what to say to judge. Fuck y'all. Cause y'all, no, that's not even corrupt. You thought the police was corrupt? Shit. The police ain't shit. Because immigration, they can just say what you got illegal. They take it from you. Under Obama, I think 400 TSA got fired because they would steal shit in people's luggage. You got iPhone, laptop shit. That shit gone. You got jewelry. You crazy. Put jewelry in there. That shit gone. It gone with the wind. That shit gone.
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm gonna do because I have a whole luggage of jewelry. I got a whole luggage. I cannot wear all that shit and get on a plane with it. So yeah. Yeah, that would steal your shit. If you would like put a lock on it, oh, they'll rip your luggage and steal your shit.
That's brutal.
Oh yeah, and when they do it, they got a lookout that watching for the others, and they're still shit. That's why sometimes this sting operation in the airport, what they do is they put like those they put the radioactive thing on them on the bills or on the laptop, and they can track where it is. And a whole bunch of them got fired. I think probably more got fired because that was over the years. While under Obama, a whole bunch of them got fired for that. But I think the 400 was for those raping people. The latest one was in 2017. That stole something because the lady, she put her bag through the machine, right? To scan it. She had $500 in her wallet. When the bag went through, she looked for that $500. It wasn't there anymore. When she looked up, the officer had a bulge.
What?
He's in prison too. I think for 5 years, something like that. He's in prison. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I left that conversation for last.
And there's no corruption? I mean, like everywhere in America. I mean, it's all over the world, but my God, they put themselves up there as being the saving, heroes and
calling
coming to
immigrants
save
this and that, Meanwhile, you're the motherfucker. I think people in the prison got in trouble for that too. The prison officers, because there was two ladies. The lady that did that to her, she came to see her husband, but she just had her boobs done. So they picked her, stripped her, finger real good. Oh, we got to see what you got in there. Let me see what you got in there. Don't worry, immigration. You will never find me at the airport. Bitch, I ride across the border to Canada, then catch a plane. Fuck y'all. You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna put shit up my ass on my pussy. No, you ain't. Fuck that. I'll catch it, but drop me in Canada. I don't know. Then I'll catch a plane for somewhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because there's even this state. I don't remember the state. I don't know if it's Oklahoma. I know it's not Mississippi or the other one, Missouri. I don't remember which one. But that state, civil asset forfeiture. You will find judges, prosecutors with big ass houses. All those houses, they were seized from civil asset forfeiture. There's no proof that those people are in drugs. There's no proof that those people did something illegal, but their shit is seized. Oh, they stole your diamond earrings? Shit.
Who this?
Tracy Estrada said that. Oh, wow. They claim that they're throwing it into the trash. No, they didn't. They had to say they're throwing it in the trash. It's because you asked for them. They didn't.
Throw them in the trash. How the hell are you going to throw diamond earrings in the trash? That is, listen, that's when you cuss somebody out. Because, you know, that's the lie of all lies. You know, they don't even throw food in the trash. They just put them in a garbage pail that they can retrieve them from later. So I don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You can't walk with cash with you. You can't put your shit in your luggage. What the fuck you want me to do, man? What the fuck you want me to do? These people really make your life difficult. You know, and it's here. You know, like if this shit won't happen in Germany, yeah, they're racist, but that's not gonna happen. That kind of shit won't happen. And they're pretty rough, I mean, when you violate the law. Yeah, nah, man. But here, I mean, they like to point out China, India. Shit. I don't hear women being raped at the airport in Haiti. I don't hear women and men being fingered at the airport in Mexico. I hear about this here.
Oh, they tried something like that on me. That's a live special report. That's going every network is going to be locked. Special report with breaking news. Black man goes berserk.
That's a rap for LanceScurv.
Okay, and Haiti, yeah, they made me remove my flip-flop in my belt. That's it. But I don't have to drop my panties for it. Hey. I cannot shove shit in there, okay? First of all, I cannot shove it by myself, so give me a break. Yeah. The hell?
Boy.
I mean, you go to Europe, yeah, you just declare you got the money, no matter the amount. And they're like, you, as long as you can explain where the money's going, they ain't gonna seize it, just declare it. Here, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? It don't matter if you're blue, gray, white, black, I don't give a shit. They'll take it. If you're Muslim, forget it. You think black is being discriminated? Shit. There was this article. I gotta find that dissertation and share with y'all.
Yes.
And there's 25 people, 25, and I don't remember if it's CBS or ABC. 25. They went through the border. There was this young couple, and they told them, get out of the car. Started frisking them and all that mess. And they were American. They came from their honeymoon from Canada. And the guy wouldn't comply. Before you know it, he was on the floor, them on top of him, choking him. And they had no gun, no nothing. The guy was a journalist, and they went to the honeymoon in Canada. Yeah, and there were 25 of them. It's the exact same story. Before you know it, they get choked, handcuffed, brutalized. Like, what the fuck? For what? And every time they're Americans. They just happen to be Muslim. Did you hear about the Muhammad Ali's son, who was kept at the airport for 16 hours? Question: why are you Muslim? Why you went to Jamaica? What were you doing in Jamaica? What do you feel about America? Why are you Muslim? Why you practice Muslim? By Homeland Security. Yeah, that's why I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all at all. I don't like y'all. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Yeah. 16 hours straight. That one didn't hit the news like fast enough. It was the son of Muhammad Ali. I mean, how stupid are you? It's the son of Muhammad Ali. Of course he's Muslim. What the fuck?
Like, duh.
I don't know. And I'm done. I did all of them, didn't I? Yeah, I did all of them. I'm done.
You put it down tonight. You put the time in too.
Yes, you did.
Always look to top off your rest. That's the most important thing. But as long as you're flowing happy, I'm good. Everybody's good. You should information. I mean, an individual can call some of these agencies for days and be on hold and not get all this information. It would take them years to get the information that you shared today. And again, all the experiences that you've had, retaining it and be able to spit it out like this and share it with the links is wonderful. So as the years go by, people can extract and get the goodness of all of the hard work that you share.
Here's the income qualification. You in that bracket. If you're in that bracket, lie. Just because the only thing you might owe the IRS, because you need to make at least $13,000. You know, you don't have that $13,000. Say you got a business for the rest of the $13,000. Then you qualify for insurance.
You need to get a phone number that we can have people call you on.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know, right? I guess I'll work on that.
Yeah, work on that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there are a lot of people that are listening right now that would love to be able to give you a call.
Oh, yeah, sure. I got to work on that. Yep.
Yes, sis, work on it.
Yes.
Get her done.
Yeah. Unless I give one of my numbers, because I don't have like an extra number. I just got, one for work.
No, set something that you can determine when and how you take calls. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. I don't know, unless they want to reach me on Facebook, YouTube. I don't know. I'm everywhere. You find me. I'm not on TikTok. The TikTok pissed me off because I talk shit about Kevin Samuels. Then lock out my account, man. What the fuck?
Are you serious?
I'm for real.
He complained.
You know
he complained.
I put a snippet from the video we did. A 1-minute video. They locked me out of TikTok.
You did something?
Wow.
And I didn't even tag him. I didn't. I think this guy's rooting for me or something. Yay! I did that.
He was searching anything that he had out there in his name, and he found you. Yeah, and complained.
You're that narcissistic? What the fuck? You know what kind of names I've been called? And I don't know. Whatever. Do you? Go to town. I don't care. Go to town. Because they're suspended. I'm just locking. I just deleted it. I don't care about it anymore. I'm not like into social media like that. So yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, yeah, and YouTube. You just look Beatrice Noel, and you'll find me. Yeah. And you'll find
You're not hard.
Oh, I'm not hard to find at all. At all. Yep. Actually, I think one of the YouTube, because there's one I show my antique. The other one, that's why I give like the spiritual lectures. That one, I think you can find my email in it, the Gmail in it. No problem, Reese. Yeah.
Well, thank you, my sister.
No problem. I want to put the word out, man, especially for, our immigrant brothers and sisters, because I know what they're going through. Because these people, they left trauma where they're coming from. To travel through the south border, come here, they go through a second round of trauma. They got here, they put them in cages, they'll go through another set of trauma. Before they finally get in front of a judge. No, sometimes I translate for them, like, send me back. They're just like, send me back. They didn't want to hear it. Send me back. Send me back. Send me back. Like, oh, I'll put you in prison I'll put it in for a couple more months. No, send me back, bro. Send me back. I feel bad. Because I can't interfere. I can't say nothing when it's immigration. I can just translate. That's all. I feel bad for him. Because he's right. Because, they put him in separate cages. They don't see daylight. In the separate room. And when they put him out, it's to walk in like inside for a couple hours. They put you back in your cage. Yeah, I feel bad for them. That's why I'm talking. And yeah, it's when you translate, you see how bad it is. Anywho.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Girl.
I need you to come in and grab something to eat and rest yourself. And thank you so much.
Sleep? Shit, I'm about to work on that thing for Wednesday, because we're doing Haiti. I'm about to type. Yeah, Wednesday we're doing Haiti.
I know you're the Energizer Bunny.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real. Trying to.
Do an excellent job.
Excellent.
Thank you, guys. So yeah, Wednesday we're doing Haiti.
Yes.
Saturday we're doing Nigeria, because I started emailing for them back with the guy in Nigeria to give me the tea about Nigeria, about the tribes, what's going on between the tribes. Because I was telling the psychologist, he's like, oh, there's tribalism here too. I'm looking at, get the fuck out of my face. Since when there's tribalism between white folks? Y'all always say you take all jobs. So, fuck out of my face. But yeah.
Team no sleep.
I know, right? Exactly. Team no sleep. Yeah, might as well do that until school open. So, and that's on the 23rd. So that's why it's gonna be a little hectic. So probably then when that happens, we're gonna do it on Saturday instead.
Yeah, whatever day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. So yeah.
All right, my dear.
All right.
Yes. All right. So thank you, sweetheart.
All righty. Take care.
Thank you so much. All right. Much love. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Okay.